Hey guys, so I have a branded Despia deck profile here. Um, it's the it's the same list that I played post ban list. Now it's dropped, and it's the same list I played pre ban list because I don't know. It hasn't actually affected the deck since Sanctified didn't get banned when it should have. The only thing that would change is the side deck, but I ain't showing it in this because my side deck is still a work in progress. Let's get straight into it. So for the main deck, we have for the Despias, triple Aluba, one tragedy, and double Quem. Main start of the deck helps get to the main start of the deck and helps with follow up with branded fusion. Then the Grand Grignol target, Titanic Clad. I personally like playing two. Some people can some people like to play one, which I don't blame them. It's an expensive card when it shouldn't be. Um, that's all for the Despias really. Next, for the Albaz cards, we have triple Fallen of Albaz, triple Cartesia, triple Albion the Shrouded Dragon, and one Macuria. Um, you should play through this. If you don't, then it's all right if you're playing Branded Climber, but Branded Despia you should play three because the deck just resolves around it. As soon as you lose access to all three of these, then you can't do anything really. Three Cartesia, you can play two. I play three because it's a 50 card deck. Um, so I want to see obviously since it is a really good card. And then Albion, I think you should also play three because the draw one, dumping branded opening, dumping retribution for follow up, dumping Albaz for branded in red is just too good not to it's too good not to play. And then the one with Courier, pretty standard. If you play Gold Sock, I'd play two for the banish effect. But then I'd play Spriggan's kit as well for the branded fusion access. And that's it for the Albaz cards. Albaz monsters. Next for the Bestials, we play one Lubellion, one Sarania, and then I play the one Magnamut as an extra target, but also because it's a really good piece of interruption. Searches your stuff like Albion or can search Albaz, can search Lubellion, which can search Sarania. It's just got so many different potential opportunities. And it's a nice piece of OTK material if you need it. Look, you haven't got enough on board, just magnum up something at your grave or your opponent's grave. Same as Saronir, really. And that's for the Bestials. For the last monster, we played a one puppet. There's no reason not to play this. It's puppet. It's an auto win. I've always said if a deck can play an auto win, I will play the auto win. Next for the spells, we play three branded fusion, three branded opening, one branded in white, one branded in high spirits, two branded in red, one branded lost, and then for the last piece of branded engine, one retribution. Um, Standard. The only reason this should be at less than three is because it's been hit on the ban list. Also standard. Uh, the summon the Despia follow protection effects. Too good, not to play through. Branded in white. I don't know if this is becoming standard list 'cause I don't actually pay attention to them much. I should pay attention more, but I play branded in white as it's just a miracle fusion for the deck. It helps if you got all three Albas in graveyard, because you can just make Lubellion and then Lubellion shuffle back in one of the Albas. So then you've at least got one in deck for branded infusion. And it's just really nice. Look, if I get nibbed and I've got Albion or Albaz engraved, I can just go branded in white, banish a fusion and Albaz, make a second Mirror Jade. There's no complaints there. Branded in high spirits. I play one. Um, it's a good card. I think you can bump it up to three. You might have to cut up a bit so the second Quem and the second branded in red. But other than that, I think it's good at three and one. It comes up with a discard fodder for stuff like Albaz because you dump it off Quem, add it back off Quem, and then dump it off Albaz to Super Poly and stuff like that. Branded in red. I play two. I like it at 2 because it gives another target for Albion to set for interruption on your opponent's turn. Instead of just going like, oh, add Branded in white for follow up or something. Branded in lost, it's standard. Why wouldn't you play like the most busted card in the deck? That should also be banned. And then Retribution is just recursion, really. If you don't play it, then there's something wrong going on. So as I said, the whole deck resolves around Branded Fusion, and if it can't resolve, then you can't win at the end of the day. Next, we play 3 Fusion Deployment and 1 Foolish Burial. Cartesia access, Albaz as a disruption on your opponent's turn, and then dump Tragedy Adaluba. Most it gets access to like most of the engine in the deck anyways. Like dump Charinia, dump Albion, dump Albaz. It's just a good card at the end of the day that the deck benefits from. Next for non-engine, play the one called by because it's branded. Obviously, you can play the one called by. Next we play triple droplet, triple super poly, triple thrust, triple talents, and then the one fusion duplication as the thrust target. Um, I think because I'm playing 50, I've got to play 3-3, 3-3, so I can actually maximise my chance of seeing them. Droplet's really good. I think I might have to cut it a bit due to tempo coming into the format and then playing shifter. Um, Super Poly is just a really good interruption in general. Uh, they're not even just an interruption. Like use it on your opponent, use it on yourself to like, get game on board or just dodging perm, etc. Thrust is thrust. You got to play it in branded at the end of the day. I think it helps play through Ash, which is the main killer of the deck, obviously. Talents is also a good piece of interruption. You could cut it down to 2. I'll I like it at 3 because if I get Ashed into my hand, that's either a draw to or a hand rip, and most of the time it's a hand rip. So if it's game 1, I know what my opponent's playing, and now they've got 3 in hand and have to start the same with 4. And then fusion duplication. Obviously, it's just the thrust target. So that's it for the main deck. 50 cards total, as I've said. For the extra deck. So for the Albaz fusions, we play double Albion, 1 Lubellion, double Mirror Jade, 1 Titanic Lad, 1 Rindbrum, 1 Albion. Mirror Jade, dump off Mirror Jade, sometimes make, but dump off Mirror Jade primarily. Make and dump off Mirror Jade. Obviously, it's the recursion for Albaz. The main card of the deck, I think. It's just the boss monster. 3k beat stick, non-target banish, 2 effects. I wouldn't change anything about these. Then if this gets banned, obviously you cut it. This is only in here for Puppet, really, because why wouldn't you play Puppet? There's no reason not to. Yeah, that's it really with the Albaz fusions. They're all good in their own way. I made this once in the Unchained matchup because my opponent rivaled me while I had Gruber on board. I did upload that video actually. Yeah, that's it for the Albaz fusions really. Nothing I would change about them. I don't think anything needs changing. Next, we play the one Grand Guignol. And dump, summon. A good card. You could play 2. I play 1 because I put in Masquerade. I changed it from the side deck into the main deck because I realised a lot of the time with Albion, my Albaz was getting bestialed while I had like Aluba on board with something like Cartesia and the Lubellion engrave. I was like, well, I can't keep making Queritis because it's just not good enough. If I put Masquerade on board, it provides instant pressure with the 600 life points per activation. So my opponent's forced to try and out that already. But, other than that, you other than that, I recommend keeping this in the main. especially if you play the patchwork engine as well. Look, there's no reason not to cut it. Um, you've got to keep this in because of Grand Guignol. The make zero attack, summon Albaz or Aluba is just too good. Warrington Regional, my opponent, game three, who I was playing against Snake Oil, went Grand Guignol, Quem, set Super Polypath. Um, he activated Bonfire and added Poplar. So I went Poplar one, I changed Super Poly, making the Masquerade, and then Grand Guignol after Poplar summons to make Crotis. So now he's forced to try out this through a non-attacking way, which means he burns for life points because this is just going to make it zero anyways. Other than that, I wouldn't change any of this. You could maybe side Masquerade, but in more than 40, your side deck becomes a lot more important. Guardian Chimera, the primary branded in red target. I love the card. It's just too good. Look, I really like it. Some people don't, but it's opinion at the end of the day. Then Super Poly targets. We play one Mudragon, one Garura, one Stapelia. If I cut Super Poly, I wouldn't cut this because it's just good in general. And then I'd cut these and put look the second Grand Guignol in, maybe a Colossus. That card's banned, and I do want to experiment with Thunder Dragons in the deck. Um, there's no other changes really. Maybe play a 60 card build soon with Patchwork Engine, Allures, and maybe a second Tragedy for the Allures. That's it for this deck profile, guys. Hope you all enjoyed it. If you did, please like and subscribe as it motivates me to do more. And I'll see you all in the next one. So peace.